Sifteo is advertised as a toy, standalone toy. It consists of a base unit which had a speaker on it with a volume control. And you can buy multiple cubes and add up to 12 cubes altogether. Each of the cubes contains a touchscreen, 128 by 128 pixels. It also has accelerometers, and it had a proximity sensor to detect if the cubes are touching on any of the side. And it has 2.4 gig wireless connecting system to the base. So if you have the base nearby, you can have all the cube connected to a system. So the menu it use a tilt menu. So you can tilt it using the accelerometers. You can tilt it to the left or the right to select any of the options you want. So and touch to start the game that you have. So for the range of kitchen tasks we have for Alzheimer patients, we have a different range of tasks that you can actually select in here by tilting the cubes that contain in the menu. The cube order is randomized for study purposes. It would display a small little line in here saying the task name and then an icon. So we click on the coffee task. We have a loading system here, progress bar here. Each of the cube will have a different number of images to load. That's why we'll be loading at a different rate. Entering a date, you can tilt that to the left or to the right. To the left with minus, to the right with plus, negative number for testing purposes, and then also the month and the user ID. So after this step, it will we will load the task, and what this unit would do is it had the speakers in here. It will speak out the instruction in French for each of the tasks, and it will display the images containing each of the items correspondingly which has been loaded.
Préparer un café avec une machine à café traditionnelle et en servir dans une tasse avec un sucre.
Basically preparing coffee using a coffee machine and then with a sugar as well. So the task has not been started, so this is an opportunity for us to show the patients each of the images on here, because considering it's quite small, they might not have problems detecting the images. So as you can see here, we have the coffee machine itself, a coffee filter, the coffee itself, the sugar, the tap. This is the hand. This is an actionable cubes, and this is the cup, and this is an unused cube. So you see here, the task has not been started. To start the task, pressing on this 3 times. You see the progress bar here, and then the task will be started. So the first action will be to open the cover of the coffee machines. If you don't do anything for 10 seconds, the system will remind you. This is the first level reminder. It will just speak out the audio, say open the cover of the coffee machine. So you open that. The next option will be taking the jar out. Taking the jars and put under the tap, basically what it said. This is the second level reminder. It will repeat the same audio actions with flashing cubes. So you just mean that you have to touch all the cubes together. As you can see, a little animations there, and then now the hand is actually holding the jar. First level reminder. Second level reminder, speak out the audio with flashing cubes. That means 2 cubes that are going to be interacting. Third level reminder, it will not use a different audio. It will say connect the 2 cubes. And fourth level will be actually doing the action itself, so we can actually keep move on with the next steps. So the next, and
Ouvrez le robinet.
open the tap by tapping on the screen. Open again to close that. And now we take that out. And you can see touching actions before, but now we actually can use the accelerometers. So what we have to do is we're pouring water into the coffee machines. As you can see here, there's a sort of an actionable icon there. What you can do, you can tilt the cubes and hold that for 2 seconds. As you can see, there's 2 progress animations here. We have the progress bar on the top. That's the second level reminder coming up. Progress bar on the top, and then little animations on the main screen. Now we're finished with the task. A little bit of sound effects as well. Now we put the filter in. Now put that to the screen. Of course, you can lift up the cubes at any time. I'm just keeping it on the ground for focusing purposes. Close that. And there's also a touching and holding action as well. So this is to make coffee. We hold that for 2 seconds. As you can see, the progress bar this kind. There's no animation in this particular task. So that's coffee been made. Take the coffee out. And then put that to the task. Also the pouring actions here, progress bar animations on the hand cube, and a little animation of pouring animations on the main cup cube. So now we'll put that back. And we're getting a sugar. And we put that into the cup, which will terminate the task, and it will be announced by the base as in the task. So I can see overall there are many kind of interactions involved. You can actually touch on each of the cube itself. You can bring the 2 cubes together using the proximity sensor, and also you can actually using the accelerometers, so you can actually tilt the cubes and do an action such as pouring. So it's a lot more interactive. The cube is very tangible. You can hold it on the hands. And consider the screen size is reasonably okay to display sort of like small household items on the things here. Thank you for watching.